Hello everyone, today I am here in Roseville, Michigan, which is in the Detroit area, to visit their Chuck E. Cheese. We're going to go in there and I'm going to give you guys the full store tour of all their games and their art and everything else that they have inside. So let's get in there and check this store out. Alright guys, let's start this tour off right here in the showroom, and as you can see there are a ton of birthday parties scheduled for today, so I'm going to get this done real quick so I don't interfere. Here in front and center they have the video wall with all 5 character pieces, 2 on the left and 3 on the right. Now this location had Munch's Make Believe Band before 2.0, and Helen is the only character that is in the right spot. She is second in line just like she was on stage. Another thing that I noticed, which is a little different for this store, is that the sides of the video wall here, the borders of it, are painted the same color as the wall here. So there's no black border surrounding the video wall. It kind of just like blends all in, which I actually really like. It's a really nice effect. It looks like the video wall is borderless. It's kind of cool. But moving on, we have the 2.0 carpet right here in this store, the newer version, as well as the benches and tables for 2.0. And moving on out, we have the 2021 model dance floor. And this dance floor is not in great shape. First of all, it's very sticky. I know you guys can't tell that, but there's a lot of dim pixels. There's discoloration here. There's discoloration there. So definitely not in the greatest shape. I'm sure it's getting used hard. This is an older one, so it has been here for a while. They also have 2.0 high-top tables and chairs next to the dance floor, 1 set on the left and 2 sets over there on the right. And then over here on the left-hand side of the showroom, they have 2.0 booths. They have the party wordmark sign and the 5 Chucky silhouette sign, and their booths do have outlet charging. So this is a full, not cheap remodel here, not a refresh. And then back there, they have a old font emergency exit only sign. All right, now moving on over to the right-hand side of the showroom, we're going to take a look at all of the games. But first up, we have the Rockstar Ticket Blaster right here. There's another emergency exit back there as well. And then there's a couple more booths here with the High Five piece. It's a very small one, probably the smallest High Five piece I've ever seen, only 2 panels. But then here's the Rockstar Ticket Blaster once again. And then they have the kiddie ride area, also the restrooms hallway, older font restroom sign, and generic men's and women's. And then they have Duo Drive, Chuck E. Cheese's Rainbow, Bunny Pond, and the Magic Floor. And the Magic Floor behind it has the retro video game piece for 2.0. And then right next to that, they have the trampoline zone. It's the larger 5-pad one, and let's see if there's any art. Yes, they do have Bella and Chucky. So they have 2 pieces of art at this trampoline zone, but unfortunately can't really see them. Up there, they have the back-to-back TVs and not the TV ring because of this column right here, so they couldn't have the TV ring, but they do have that. And then they have Octonauts and Arca. Then they have the Where a Kid Can Be a Kid carousel. There's that with the black horses. And then they have hit music here. They have the Avengers sketchbook right here. Then they have a bike rally. They have the cheapo ride right here. And it has Rockstar there, which is very worn. Avenger there, and Avenger in the back. So it's a mostly Avenger, but a couple Rockstar things as well. Then they have the Minions ride right here. They have the small Rockstar air hockey table. Then they have Whack-A-Minion. They have more booths, however, these do not have outlet charging there, as you can see. And then they have Bike Rally. And that is it here for kiddie games. And now we're going to move into the regular game room. First of all, right here, they have the very long booth as well as the low 2.0 chairs here for these tables, and that separates the 2 sections. And now we can take a look at this wall here. We'll start over here. So to the right of the trampoline zone, they have NBA Hoop Troop, Dino Pop, Big Win Super Spin. Then they have the 2-player Red Hot, and it does not have any Chucky graphics, as none of the 2-player Red Hots do. Then they have Jurassic Park Arcade and Water Blast. They have Milk Jug Toss. They have 6 alley rollers with marquee, and then right above it, perfectly centered, is the Where a Kid Can Be a Kid word mark, and this one is separated from the wall. They have 2 NBA game times. They have 2 NBA hoops. They have Down the Clown. They have Angry Birds Arcade. They have Circus Ball Drop, Baseball Pro, Dog Pounder, Gum Drop, and Full Tilt. Now, moving over to this side, they have a Goal Line Rush, they have Batman, they have Let's Go Jungle, Treasure Quest, Deal or No Deal, Stack It, Funhouse, which I know is a favorite. There's Avenger Chuck right there on the screen. They do still have token action, so here is Ticket Troopers. They have Sea Wolf, Sonic Spinner, Moving on over to this side, they have Dead Storm Pirates right there, and Tippin' Blocks. They have a TV ring right above it, and then they have Big Basketball Pro, H2 Overdrive, Mad Wave Motion Theater, Quick Drop, Snow Cross. Here's another token game. They have Hollywood Reels and another one, Smokin' Token Extreme. Up here at the front, this was a Parkway remodel, so they do still have their pennant lights. They have the skee ball piece behind them, and then these booths here, these two have outlet charging. Of course, because of these windows, these do not. Then they have Shooting Mania. They have Roll for Gold, another token game, and this is actually one I don't see too often, so that's nice. Then they have Doodle Jump, Terminator Salvation, Rescue Hero, Disney Pixar Cars, and then we have a couple more games here to finish us out. We have Dinosaur Catcher right there. Then they have Operation, Spinorama, Tightrope, Pink Panther, and then they have Wonderland and Avenger Poppet for Gold right there. They also have Pac-Man Chomp Mania right here. Over here they have Luigi's Mansion Arcade, another TV ring. They have Monster Catcher right here and Frogger, and then SpongeBob Pineapple Arcade. Up on the front walls, these booths here, these two also have outlet charging. They have more pennant lights. That one's burnt out, but they have 4 more. They have the all-you-can-play piece with Chunky Silhouette, and then right here they have an emergency exit-only sticker. It's the new font. However, behind it, they have the old one, the 2000s one. You cannot see it from the inside. However, you can see it from the outside, so I'll put a picture of that on the screen so you can see that right now. But they do still have that. And then we have a couple more games to look at. They have Rockin' and Rollin' for Gold on the other side of the Frogger game. Then they have the double player Monster Drop. And then they have TMNT right there. They have Harpoon Lagoon right here. And then finally, we have Willy Crash. And then here's another emergency exit. And this one does still have the original sticker visible. Or probably not the original. They probably had rainbow checkers here at one point. But they have the 2000s one right there. And that is about it for this arcade here. It's a very, very, very nice one. Very large and a lot of games to choose from here. I also think I forgot to point out that the Deal or No Deal does still have the old Please Be Fair and Share sticker. And there he is, Avenger Chuck in all his glory. Alright, now we're back here in the showroom, and let's take a look at the counter kitchen part of the store. So they have an unmarked door right here, which is probably their tech closet, and then they have the very large signature dough made fresh by hand right here sign. They have their cotton candy machine. There's a full shot of that sign. And then as we go over here, we have the new wood floors, since this is a full remodel. They have the Pasquale's Kitchen sign, old font, order pickup sign, also old font. I don't think I've ever seen any new font stuff so far this visit. They have a very large pickup window sign right there. That thing is huge. And then up there, they still have Make Magic. Without it, we're just another pizza place, which is awesome to see still. They have the 100% whole milk mozzarella sign, which is also nice to see. That one is not super common. Then they have the Thirst Station sign. They have the newer logo Pepsi machines, old font caution wet floor sign. And here they have their salad bar. They just opened, so it is looking really nice today. They have the Our Veggies or Hand Chopped Daily right up there. They have the pizza sizes, and then over here by the order counter, they do have the pizzeria and games above the menu boards. They have the new tiles there. And then over here, they have their prize counter. And let's see what we got in terms of prizes. They do have, it looks like all 6 gumballs. They have large Bella, they have small Pasquale, and they have small Bella. So the full assortment here. And then looking around here, just a typical assortment here. They also have the U1 sign up there. And they also have Rockstar Chuck here on their prize counters. Alright, so now since the game room is empty and all the people are in the showroom, I'm going to do the history section from the game room today instead of the showroom. So this location opened in April of 1991 with a Cyberamic road stage. This was the 8th road stage ever installed and the first and only here in the state of Michigan. In the mid-90s, they got the 90s remodel and converted their road stage into the 2-stage. And then it stayed the same until the late 2000s when they got the 2005 remodel. However, their 2-stage did remain, and that all stayed like it was all the way up until August of 2021 when this location got the 2.0 remodel, and that is still how it is to this day, other than their trampoline zone install, of course. Alright, now out here when you leave, they have the mission statement with timeline attachment, and then their carpet changes, and then This is a little different. They have the Where a Kid Can Be a Kid photo prop right out here at the exit. I have seen this before, but normally it's in the store. And then out here at these doors, they have a Chucky Day green silhouette, however, no green paint up on that wall there. And then out in the lobby, here's the other side of that emergency exit, but it's completely blacked out, so that's why we couldn't see the lobby from the other end. I guess too many people were leaving out this door, so they covered it over so people wouldn't leave. Out before you leave, they have the mission statement. They have 2.0 Chuck. Nope, no, emergency exit. Do not go out there. Out in the lobby, they have the... They also have the No Firearms Allowed sign right here. And then they have the Good Behavior Guidelines. And honestly, these two things are the first pieces of new font signage I have seen in this store. I haven't seen new font anywhere other than right here. Unless those restroom signs were new font, they might have been, but I'm not 100% sure. I'll put a note on the screen if they were. Up there, they have the large 2.0 logo, and I think that is about it for this store. Alright everyone, well that concludes my visit to the Chuck E. Cheese here in Roseville, Michigan. Overall, it was a pretty nice store. They had a lot of great games in there, token action included. It was nice to see the Make Magic sign with Tux Chuck, and they also had a lot of old font stuff, a lot of stuff I don't see all the time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tour. If you did, please subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.